Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Room 9. It's Monday, and we're back at it for the entire week. Dr. Sanders is back to talk to you about some pre-K and kindergarten math and ELA. And we're going to have some what? That's right, fun. We're going to have some fun. No matter if you're what? One or two or 102. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have some fun with the things that we do. I work at Adams Elementary in St. Louis Public Schools, and I'm ready to get started. How about you? All right, let's get started. This week, again, let's take a look at our standards that we're working on. We are going to look at our Missouri learning standards are you're going to apply early reading skills, investigate positions and locations. Math, you're going to reason with shapes and attributes. And our objectives basically are, and I forgot because I recycled this paper, so I forgot I will, but it said I will understand characters in a story, and I will recognize different shapes and use position words. And that's what we're going to do again this week. So hopefully you're ready, and I know you've been working very hard and listening, and I hope your grown-ups are with you and helping you do some of the stuff and tagging the 9 Network in any posts that you do, because again, we're just ready to have some fun. So let's get started. We're going to get started. Oh, first I have to take off my hat, don't I? Yes. You see that AL? If you do my first name, you'll know what that stands for. You know what that stands for. So let me take that hat off. And I have a hoodie on today. You know why I have a hoodie on? Because it's cold outside. Anybody ever wear their hoods up like this? It's so hard for me to wear my hood and put my hair under or in my hood because I just have so much hair. So I have to figure it out. So usually I have to wear a hat. But let's take my hood off too. Whew. I tried to put my locks in my hood, but I'm going to put it on top of my hood in the back. So let's get started with some letters. You ready to get started with some letters? We're looking at our lowercase alphabet. We went over the uppercase already. We have a few more lowercase. We're just going to do a few today. And then by the end of the week, I think we'll be finished with our lowercase letters. And then we'll work on some sounds. We'll do some good stuff, okay? Here we go. So let's see. What letter is... Let me get my bag out. What letter is this? What letter is this? Yeah, if I put it like that, it looks like a what? X, but it's supposed to be like this. That's a T. T. Top. Tom. Tissue. Make sure you use tissue to blow your nose. Don't blow your nose in your hand. That wouldn't be any fun. So T. We'll put our T right there. All right. And what letter is this? B. Yes, B. Does anybody's name start with the letter B? Braden. Yes, it starts with B. Bobby. Yes. B. Boy, bounce, big, boo-boo. Sometimes you get a boo-boo? All right, B. And what letter is this? W. What sound does W make? Like water. Do I need a drink of my water? I had to open it up. I took a drink of my water. Wednesday. Will. It's a lot of W words. Woo. Yeah, that Halloween that holiday's coming up that some people celebrate. Not all people. There's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes somebody say, ooh. All right, and what letter is this? That's the letter V for Violin. Who plays the violin? If you play the violin, you should take a video and send it to me. Or post it on thing and just tag 9 Network so they can see it. V for violin or Vince. V for Vince. All right. Not a lowercase v. It would be a capital V if it's somebody's name. And I'm going to put V right there. All right. We have a few more letters to go. And we'll take care of those later on. Okay. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Now, we've been talking about, all last week we talked about shapes. So today, what I did is put some of our friends' names in shapes. Whose name is this? I had to look too. No, just playing. It's Christiana. And what shape is Christiana's name on? 2 long sides and 2 short sides. A rectangle, right. Let's spell Christiana's name. Chrystyonna. Chrystyonna. Christiana. Hi, Christiana. And whose name is this? Vince. Vince, that's right. Hey, Vince, how are you doing? And what shape is Vince's name on? A circle. That is so correct. Let's spell Vince's name. Capital V-I-N-C-E. V-I-N-C-E. Hey, Vince, how you doing, sir? And whose name is this? Yes, Shemaiah, that's your name. And what shape is Shemaya's name in? A oval, like an egg, right? Like my egg head. See, look, looks like my egg head. Let's spell Shemaya. S-H-A-M-Y-A. S-H-A-M-Y-A. Hey, Shemaya. And whose name is this? That's right. Hey, King. How you doing, King? And what letter does King's name start with? A capital K. And what's this shape? A lot of you always see it this way, but it's still the same shape either way I go. Yeah, some people call it a diamond, but it's a what? Rhombus. Everybody say rhombus. Rhombus. K-I-N-G. K-I-N-G. And whose name is this? That begins with a capital I. Hey, Imran. Imran, I hope I'm saying your name right, but I think it's Imran. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But what letter does his name start with? A capital I. Let's spell Imran's name. I-M-R-A-N. I-M-R-A-N. And what shape is this? Let's count the sides together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 sides. Everybody remember the name of that shape with 8 sides? Right, an octagon. You are exactly right. It's an octagon. And remember, octagon is those things that at the end of the street, the red signs with the white letters, that mean what? Stop. Make sure you tell your grown-up to stop at the stop sign. All right, boys, those are my friends' names today. I hope you learn some letters and some names, because we all have, our names are so special to us. Everybody's name is special to them. All right, we have learned a lot of words this week, or in room 9. I'm sorry, we have learned a lot of words in room 9. We were going to review them. We're not going to review them today. We're just going to go look at our new words that we're going to learn this week. Are you ready for some new words? Okay, here we go. What's this word? Of. Everybody say of. Of. Let's spell of. O-F. Of. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Read it. Of. Spell it. O-F. Of. You read it again. And these are sight words. Words you can just look at and say, ooh, I know that word. And what word is this? From. I am from St. Louis. Where are you from? Let's spell from. Read it. From. F-R-O-M. Read it one more time. From. You are doing an excellent job. And what word is this? Come. From. Come. I come from St. Louis. What letter is this right here? M. From and come. Yes, that's right. They rhyme. From, come, some, tum. Let's spell come. Come. Read it. Come. C-O-M-E. Come. And our last word is see. Do you see me? I can see you. What's this letter right here? E. Correct. Let's spell see. See. Read it. Spell it. S-E-E. Read it one more time. See. Who can use that word see in a sentence? Yeah, I see you. No, I see you. Can somebody else use a word in a sentence? You see the gummy bears in the jar? You better not eat them without asking. And I hope you had your lunch first. All right, boys and girls, characters. Who knows what characters are? Yes, characters. Characters are people or things in a book. What the book is about. You can get deeper than that, but people or things or animals that the book is about. So in different books, there's different characters. On different shows, there's different characters. Like when you watch Daniel Tiger, well, who's a character in that book? Name one of the characters. Daniel, yes, Daniel is a character. He's an animal in the book, right? And it's all about him. What else? Charlie, yes, Charlie is a character because Charlie is like a character. They talk about the character. Yes, who else? Mom, yes, Mom. I have to narrate. Yes, it's all different characters. What about in on Sesame Street? What's one of the characters on Sesame Street? Elmo. Yes, Elmo is a character. Who else? Who is this character? C is for Cookie, the good yum 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 yum. Cookie Monster love Cookie yum 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 yum. And what character is that? That's right. That's Cookie Monster. So characters are all over the place. They don't have to be people. They don't have to be. They can be people, animals, things. It's depending on what the author chooses. We're going to read a book, and as we're listening to the book, I want you to think about the characters in the story. The characters in the story. The people or the animals that do something in the story. All right? This book is called Beautiful Bananas. Beautiful Bananas. Oh, you've been sitting a long time, haven't you? I'm so sorry. Everybody stand up. Let's do some exercising. Jump up and down 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's nod our head 10 times. I'm going to do it like that character to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't sound like him, no. All right, let's nod our head. Let's raise our shoulders 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do 5 jumping jacks. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, boys and girls. Now let's sit down on 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down. Sit right down on the ground. All right. Beautiful Bananas. Before we read this story, a A few weeks ago, Dr. Sanders made a mistake. And I was watching it, and then somebody let me know we were doing a 10 frame, and my 10 frame only had 8 squares, but I was counting 10. And I made a mistake, but you know, everybody makes mistakes. And you just own up to them and say, oops. So I'll make sure I don't show that 10 frame with 8 boxes anymore. But maybe I'll show it to you later or tomorrow, and then you can see what I was talking about. Beautiful bananas. Beautiful bananas. It's bananas. The author is Elizabeth Laird, and the illustrator is Liz Pichon. What does the author do? The author writes the words in the story. And what does the illustrator do? Draws the pictures? Oh, say that in a sentence. The illustrator draws the pictures in the story. This is the what? Front cover. This is the what? Back cover. This is the spine. All right, beautiful bananas. And remember, you're listening for the characters in the story. If you look at the front cover, it looks like we know at least one of the characters, right? It's a little girl. Maybe we'll get her name. Looks like an elephant, too. So let's check it out. You ready to read? And I'm reading this with permission from Peachtree Publishing. Beautiful bananas. Goodbye, Mama, says Beatrice. She's on her way to see her granddad. She's got a present for him. It's a beautiful bunch of bananas. On the way, she meets a giraffe who flicks his fluffy tail. He whisks the bananas right off Beatrice's head, and they land with a splash in the stream. So, what's one of the characters we have met so far? Beatrice, because she's going to see her granddad, right? And a giraffe, because he did something. Let's see. Did he do... Oh, I'm sorry, says the giraffe. He picks some flowers and bends down to give them to Beatrice. My granddad will like these, she says. A swarm of bees settles on the flowers. Hey, Beatrice cries. She beats the bees off, but the flowers are crushed and spoiled. We're very sorry, said the bees. They wrap up some honeycomb and give it to Beatrice instead. On she goes down the path. Some naughty monkeys see the honeycomb. We like honey, they cry. They snatch it away from Beatrice. All the honey drips onto the ground. Stop, said Beatrice. That honey was for my granddad. Oh dear, said the monkeys. They run up the tree and pick some mangoes for her instead. Beatrice takes the mangoes and hurries on. So we have some monkeys, they're characters. They did something. We still have Beatrice. Let's see. What other characters do we have? Suddenly out jumps a lion. Screams the... Sorry. Suddenly out jumps a lion. Ah! Screams Beatrice. She's very, very scared. She drops the mangoes and they roll away. Don't be scared, says the lion. I didn't mean to frighten you. He pulls out one of his whiskers and gives it to her. Beatrice runs on, holding the whisker in her hand. I wonder what she's going to do with the whisker. A parrot sees the whisker. He thinks it's a twig. He swoops down and carries it off to build his nest. Come back, shouts Beatrice. That whisker is for my granddad. My mistake, squawks the parrot. He pulls a long feather out of his tail and gives it to Beatrice. Off she goes again. But what's that long gray thing hanging beside the path? Beatrice brushes it with her feather. It says gray, but it looks kind of what? Purple, doesn't it? Yes, but that's gray. What do you think that is? Yeah, it looks like an elephant. You're tickling me, gasped the elephant. Achoo! His sneeze blows the feather away. The elephant is sorry. He stretches out his trunk and picks a bunch of bananas for Beatrice. She claps her hands. Oh, thank you, she says. Bananas are best after all. Here at last is Granddad's house, and here at last is Granddad. I've got something for you, says Beatrice, and she gives him his present, a beautiful bunch of bananas. Did you like that story? You did? Cool. I thought it was a great story to introduce you to characters. What was one of the characters in the story? An elephant, yes. A giraffe, Oh, I hear a lot. Yes, a monkey, some monkeys, yes. Who's the granddad? Yes, who's the main character? Yes, Beatrice. The main character is the main person the story is all about. It was all about Beatrice, wasn't it? That's right. That's right. All right, boys and girls. So all week we'll be talking about characters. Okay? What we're going to do now, we're just going to do a little counting. You ready to count with me? Yes, hey. Yeah, let's do some counting. I got to get that number chart. Get that number chart. Ooh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Am I getting weak or is it getting heavier every day? It's just a lot of numbers. Sometimes a lot of numbers are heavy. All right, so we're going to count our numbers. I can't find my handy dandy pointer. Oh, there it is. I have my pointer. What number do we start counting with on the number chart? 0. Today, we're going to go to 50 again. And then today we're going to go to 50 again. So you ready? Well, we'll see. Let's go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Slow down. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh my goodness, we're missing 30. We're missing 30. You know what? I don't know where 30 is. This is what I'm going to do real quick. Let's just make a quick 30. What two digits make up 30? A 3 and a 0. Let's just put this in here real quick. It covered up 20, but that's okay. We got to get counting. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. My goodness, you all got there so fast. It's amazing how good you are at counting. So let's think about it. Let's think about shapes. We talked about shapes a little bit with our friends' names, right? King was a rhombus. Imran was an octagon, that stop sign that your grown-ups better stop at. An oval for Shemaiah. Vince was a circle. And Christiana was a rectangle. I have some more shapes, and I'm going to put them somewhere, and you got to tell me the two shapes and what position they're in. What are these two shapes? Do you remember? A trapezoid and a triangle. Right, trapezoid and triangle. Tell me about where they are. Yeah, the trapezoid is on top of the triangle. The triangle is on the bottom. Correct. That's right. I got two more shapes. This one has 6 sides. Remember what the 6-sided figure is called? A hexagon, right. We have a hexagon and a square. A hexagon and a square. Can you tell me about where the hexagon is? The hexagon is beside the square, right? Or the square is next to the hexagon. Correct. So again, we're always learning these shapes. We're learning these good shapes. And one more, what's this one? A rhombus. Right, that's a rhombus. And the rhombus is what? All by itself. That's right. Now it's on top of my head. Let's put it on top of my head. Or in my head. It's in my head. All right, boys and girls. You have been so fun and attentive today. You've been doing such amazing time. But guess what? Guess what? What number? What word is this? 9. That's right, because we're in room 9. Let's spell 9. Read it. 9. Spell it. N-I-N-E. 9. The region's largest classroom. Thank you.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.